Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Galactic Civilizations 4 Supernova. I'm your host, College Fade. It's episode 2. Game is in early access. We got a key, so we're playing it. Cryseth is over here causing all kinds of problems, and we have the Iridiums. I'd kind of like to keep the Iridium around, but I think we're going to have to go through them. We're going to have to conquer them first so that we can conquer... Maybe we can conquer Cryseth. We're going to have to start building ships and stuff. Remember, it's an early access game, so... it's far from perfect. We're doing our best with it. Oh my goodness, that's the one. Okay. All right. That might be one thing I have to fix right off the bat there is the camera rotation. It's very touchy. Gosh, can we fix it? Let's go into options. What about interface? Okay, brightness, contrast, VSync, display resolution. That's not the display resolution. I'm not playing this in 4K. I don't know why it says that. Playing it at 1440. Let's see. Edge scroll speed at camera scroll speed. I'm more interested in like camera rotation speed. Does this count if I drop this way down? Oh, when I restart? Oh no, but that seemed to do it. That did what I wanted to. It slowed it down. Okay, that's better. Good, because that was a little extreme. All right, what do we got going on here? Trade offer. So this was one of the kind of the weak points I thought of the original. Now I don't want to see original. I want to see the precursor game to this. This is the 4th Galactic Civilizations now. The one I played was Galactic Civ 3. I never got around. I was never even aware of Galactic Civilizations 2, which was really sad because I would have played the hell out of it. So this is one of the things that I thought was a weak point in the prior game, is that the AI only seemed to want to make absurd trades all the time. So I spent all my time declining trades. From the limited amount I've played this game so far, it seems like they're a little better with the trades. The music's it's a little got quite the variance there. So he wants us to give him credits and Prometheon and asteroid mining in exchange for hyperwave radio, open borders, and planetary mobilization. Yeah, we'll reject that. That's terrible. Planetary mobilization I would like to have had, though. The music, okay, that's really... I'm going to tell Stardock they need to fix that, because that was really overwhelming. I'm sure you guys probably couldn't even hear my voice over that. I think game developers need to definitely be making their video games in a way such that they are friendly to broadcast on YouTube and Twitch. And that means even sound levels so that somebody's voice can be heard over it. When the music right now at this level is, I can barely hear it. I have to turn up my speakers to hear it, my headphones. And then what was playing over that portion of the trade offer was so loud I had to turn it way down. So I'm sure it's going to show up in the video, and I don't want to have to edit the video. You know, if you're going to make your game in such a way that we're constantly having to edit the audio levels on our video, then you're making it hard for us to play your game, and you're making it impossible to stream on Twitch where we can't do real-time editing like that. So please consider that. Our people would like to send a beacon out into the universe, a message to the other starfaring races we will one day meet. What would you like the message to be? A message of peace and hope. We get transparency, cultural awareness increases to 2, +3 persuasion, +1 diplomacy, -10 to soldiering. Malevolence, cultural awareness. It's a waste of time. Put the resource towards more practical measures. We get treasury. Send a message telling them to prepare for their eventual enslavement. +1 intimidation, -1 diplomacy, and +10 to soldiering. I'd kind of like to send that message. Let's do that. I want the +10 to soldiering because we're going to need it. There's an extension matrix capsule. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, free extension matrix ship upgrade. Increases the range of the ship's weapons. I just want the ship surveying. It's got Illyrium and Thulium. Just grab my treasury. Alright. Another example of talking meat. You actually flap a piece of meat to create sounds. Disgusting. Yeah. Okay. Bye, robot people. So where are they coming from? Actually, that was just a little too much. Okay. So this doesn't work. Oh, no, it doesn't. You click it once and then it doesn't work. Okay. So the interface still needs work. Early access. What can we say? All right. Yeah. The spinning, though. The spinning's way too fast. This part, God, okay. You guys really need to work on the interface. I mean, it should just be a pleasant experience, right? It's like, just want to abandon the in-progress server. No, I want to, oh, God. And then it's reversed. The axis is reversed if you want to use the mouse. Painful. Oh, God, it's so bad. Okay, can we reverse that? I don't see anything that says that I can reverse that. Oh, it's awful. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. All right, we'll figure it out. What are we building here? We got Mars, Artemis. So we could see these guys now have their lines going down to Earth. And this thing is being, it's got 8.3. What's it building? It's building a supply ship. Supply ship sounds like a nice idea, but we need to start building. Yeah, they're building a supply ship in the supply queue. We don't have, oh, bummer. We don't have any of those ships yet. We gotta do the research. We're doing xenobiology in 8 turns. Xenobiology. Planetary conversion housing upgrade. Armed shuttles allow construction of armed spacecraft. Provides 2 free warships. 3 turns. Do it. Because these guys, I gotta start getting ramped up for these guys. We wanna go take them out and destroy them before it becomes too awful. Before they get too big and powerful. I think that's the most important thing. Planetary management. So what do we have here? This is a thulium deposit. Which would be nice because then we could start collecting thulium. Precursor elevator. It makes it easy for ship goods off-world. There is a supply depot which is going to give us plus 10% to manufacturing and plus 3% to approval. And if we were to put it over here, it'd give us an additional 1% to manufacturing. Okay, and then what's this? So that's if we wanted to build some manufacturing right here, we would get a bonus of plus 3 to it. Which planet is this for? This is for Carrie. Okay, hold on. Is there anything here that deals with... These are plus research nodes and these are plus food nodes. Plus 3 to population. So if you did housing right there. Oh, that's nice. What's this? Plus to approval. Desert. I need a cultural district. And I need that soon. I need it to start pushing back against this. Against Iridia. Okay. Choose next ship to construct. Out of where? Oh, out of Carrie. Okay. Supply ship is a long time. Large but fragile ship used to establish trade routes with distant worlds. Let's do that. The sad part is you can't go to your other. Can you? Oh, you can right here from Forge Earth. Good. Okay. Do me a freighter after that one then. After that supply ship. Carry. Okay. Ideally, the way of the Kryn is spread by conversation and quiet reflection. Only in the rarest of circumstances must we resort to force, and so we now do. Okay, you will die, fanatic. Maybe you'll die. We knew that was going to happen. So this is the... So we're at war, but do they even have warships yet? What is this? It's a constructor. Where's it going? What's it think it's doing? I think it's going to go grab this. Oh, brother. Probably. Or this Illyrium. Which we really need to be grabbing. Can we get a constructor out the door? Rush it for 180 credits? Yes. We want to at least get this Illyrium over here. Looks like he's headed off in that direction. That would be bad. Yeah, because he's sending a constructor over there. Okay. Let's send shiny happy people. Let's send this guy. Board. Get over here. Right there. There you go. There's an extension matrix. Yeah. It's always the same stuff. Take the treasury. Alright. What do we have around here? Oh, there's some way over here, isn't there? Okay. Go to that one. He's just going to come grab that Illyrium, isn't he? Wow. Pretty brave of you, dude. Okay, what is this? It's a control relic. I want that thing. Well, we got to ramp up some ships because we have to go after this guy, so. Lots of ships flying around. The top 5 galactic civilizations with the highest citizen approval rating. Well, nice to know that we're number 4. Research completed. Okay, choose new research. Space Doctrine unlocks the frigate class ship. Yes, for 5, we'll do it. Because we're at war. What is this? So a supply ship delivers 100 manufacturing to the target world. Let me help these guys. Now, what is this? This is our 2... Yep, okay. A constable. Well, you guys should get in there and defend the shipyard. One of our freighters from the homeworld has been damaged by an ion storm, leaving it stranded in deep space near your territory. We would like some assistance. You get +1 relations with the Taurians and a +1 trade license max. Okay. Do that. We're interested in trading with you. Credits offer Promethean open borders. They'll give us a hyperwave radio, a starbase modules, allows us to start building modules in our shipyards, oceanic worlds, orbital mining, and offer modules. Offer a one-time modules payment. So modules appear to be some kind of resource that you need. I don't want to give you all my credits, though. That is a lot of stuff, though, isn't it? I'll accept that one. Modules. Okay, so modules are up here. Okay, so now I'm starting to understand. So so it's not enough for you to build. When you build this up here, available modules, Techopod mining unit. Modules +1 and Techopod hide, but we don't have a Techopod hide, so we can't build it here. You got it. You're using this resource. And how do you earn this resource? Modules are required to upgrade your star bases. That's the question, is what do you actually have to do with that? Antimatter, Starbase 1. Oh yeah, and he was able to grab both of those. Wow, okay. Well, good for him. Alright, build a starbase. Mining starbase. Okay. Well, for now, I guess, yeah, put the mining drones on there. So it uses one of those. But how do we get those? That's what I'd like to know. How do you earn these? See, in every single game, there's a way to tell how you're earning them. Modules. How? You can see here you're earning them from Deep Space Starbase, Antimatter, Illyrium, food from planets and food consumption, control per turn. I guess you just earn it, generate control through events, ideology traits, and special improvements. Monthly income. But how do you get more of these? I'm at a loss. So I would like to figure that out. Empty policy slot. So, brainstorming. Research bonus is only applied to the homeworld. We are inspired. To that end, we can seek out the best and brightest of our people and seek what amazing ideas they have. Research bonus +2 applied to the homeworld. Experimental drives, we get minus hit points and +1 moves. I don't think so. Vast exploration, hit points minus. These are basically the same. They're you're getting even bigger natural explorers. We have, wow, minus 50% hit points for +2 moves. That's awful. Who thought that was a good idea? No way. No way. These, you get 7 of these slots. Why would you waste them on something that catastrophically awful? The downside to that is pathetic. There should be no downside. You should just be able to pick this and get the upside, since you only get 7 of these. I hope Stardock rethinks that. Our homeworld is one of the core of the civilization and the pinnacle of who we are as a people. We get influence, growth, and gross income. Yes, I'm going to want that. Land exploitation, gross income, and pollution. Okay. There should be no negatives here. None. This should be about shaping your empire. What do you want it to be? And this is just... These negatives make it so I don't want to touch those. Research plus 20%. I mean... Gross income plus military plus 20. We must subsidize the shipyards with more military-related production. Well, we need to. So I'm either going to do Heart of the Empire for influence, growth, and gross income, or this. I'm going to do this. I don't like those negatives. That's dumb. Makes me not want to touch any of those. They're awful. This should be about shaping your empire. Kind of in the same way ideology works. So we got a bunch of points here. What do we want to do? Secrecy. Self-governance. Plus 8% approval on all core worlds except your homeworld. Independence. Decay from colonies. Homeworld influence. Citizens no longer negatively react to being at war with their own species. Core world. Start with 100 influence. +1 diplomacy. Improved trade value. Spawn 3 supply ships. That might be nice. Approval bonus based on compassion. Eureka, we can go to deep investigation. +3 research after surveying an anomaly. I like that one. 1,000 homeworld influence unlocks the heritage project. Approval. Leaders cost less to hire. +50 control. What else is in here? Double ship experience. Soldiers generate approval. Crime reduced. Grants 3 free transports. Rushing is not limited. That could be nice. Starbase range. Grants a free freighter. Global income. Starbus is no longer pay maintenance. Wow. Increase influence generation by 50% on all planets. Ooh, I'd like to have that. What's malevolence do? Logistics. Double the number of control per turn. Huh, okay. Wow. So innovation. Deep investigation. Well, I'm going to grab that. Oh, I still have some points. Early adoption. I don't have enough points for that. Okay. The approval boost could be nice. All colonies generate influence. Worlds over 50% approval get influence. Okay. That's interesting. Opportunity. What's this? Recruit leaders. Loyalty for leaders. This is all about leaders. When you capture a core world, you keep the governor. Oh, really? Leaders cost even less to hire. Or it's either that or... yeah. Secret police. I'm going to go with opportunity. Okay. And we can grab one in Liberty? Self-governance? I'm going to save points. That's interesting. Okay, what is this? Constructor. That's my constructor. When did that pop out? Oh, I just got a free one. Oh, how many are free? Oh, how many free? I got 2 free constructors. Oh, geez, I don't even know where to put them. That could be a waste of time. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. So what if I build this here? What if I build a military starbase? What does it actually do? Protect worlds within the radius from invasion. That might be good. Okay. So since I got 2 free ones, let's go do this. Somehow I got 2 free ones. Oh, from that research, I think. That's what it was from. Yeah. Trade guy. What are you doing there, Sparky? What are you trying to construct over here? Yeah, this up here, they're really trying to limit you being able to do too many things. And yet it feels like the AI can do pretty much as they want. So it's got that going on. Idle core world. Earth. Earth is idle. Well, what's this going to give me? Repair the selected fleet. Well, we're probably going to need that at some point in time. Ancient ruins. Plus to influence. So if we wanted to build something right there. Build a cultural district in 4 turns. What is this? Coordination beacon. 1 per player allows us to directly communicate with any and all colonies more effectively. Control per turn. So that's going to get you some control per turn. And some malevolence per turn. And it is just... And it grants research bonus. So it's an adjacency bonus for research. Okay, put that there. What is this? A garrison increases resistance on the planet. We're going to need that. +1 to shipyard manufacturing. Yeah. What's this grant? Tourism and approval. Shipyard manufacturing. Paradise +2 to all. Okay. I'm not going to build you yet, but what else do we have there? Not enough Durantium for Durantium processor. The mainframe cannot build not enough Promethean. How much Promethean do I need to build it? 5, and we traded some away. That was a bummer. Could have started building that. Okay, let's try not to trade away resources here. The Your Singularity has declared war on the Taurian regime. Well, that doesn't sound good. Seems like it's a little early to be declaring war when neither one of us have warships. This has always been a fault of the galactic civilization. Then got a probe. What is this? Prospector. This has always been a fault of this series. It's just extra hostile too fast. Before anybody's got their legs underneath them, let's declare war. Come on, guys. Use a little more brain power here. Carrie, what do you want to build? So this is really interesting. Yeah, its mass is 4 of 5. Star Eagle, 3 of 5. What is this? This is the really odd part to me, is the way they've designed this interface. It's really hard to tell what the hell anything does. So this is what? It has a missile attack, and this has a beam attack. Okay. And this has a kinetic attack. Well, it's an interceptor. These are fighters. So let's build a ship. I want to show you how. Not that, but I want to do this design. God, and the names. Okay. So if we take a design, this is the part that I have already found difficult. Building ships in the old Galactic Civilizations 3 used to be awesome. So now we have this. This is the only fighter type we have right now, and its targeting priorities are Assault, Escort, Capital, Guardian. You can't control this anymore. So hull size, tiniest. Yeah. Okay, so if we start a new design, bring this up. Choose a ship class. Pick a class such as fighters, battlecruisers, freighters, or colony ships. That will determine the available hull options. Select the hull size. 2 tabs. Appearance. Customize your ship's looks with hull options and optional cosmetic pieces. Equip your ship with various components from 5 sub-tabs. Weapons, defense, propulsion, special modules, and support modules for the fleet. The middle of the screen displays the current design with the controls for display options at the bottom. On the right side, you'll see a summary of the selected design, including weapon types, defenses, maintenance costs, hit points, blah, blah, blah. At the top right, the current inventory shows the ship's remaining space for components. When designing ships, be mindful of the component costs and special resources requirements. Yep. Start with simpler designs. Okay, so this is one of the issues here early. If we decide to take this guy, I mean, it's a cool looking ship. It's neat. And then we decide to equip it. Okay, so it has 0 of 5 inventory. And if we say, well, it's just a fighter. So kinetic, high damage with a high manufacturing cost. Its kinetic accuracy is 75. It's short range. Well, it's a fighter. There's the missiles, which can shoot from long range, and then lasers, which are beam attack of 1, mass of 3, and a weapon cost of 4. And it has a range of long, and the missiles have a range of super long range, 4,500. So I'm thinking no missiles, just a bunch of laser ships. But if you wanted to do this, this has a mass of 2. So yeah, you have to like. So it used to be in the old days you just double clicked and it didn't worry about where it showed up. But now it's like. Okay, so what you actually have to like manually place these things now, which is just really weird. You didn't used to have to do that. Oh, and look, it decided to place them where? So this, what if I want to put them here? This is the oddest part of this thing. I used to enjoy just double clicking on them and being like, just, okay. Yeah, so see where that first one landed? So that was odd. Okay, so if I do this. What if I do this? It puts it on all 4 of those slots. Okay, at least it still looks like a righteous starship then. So it's got a 4 of 5. We can see, what is this? Logistics, it's got 1 left. It's got 3 hit points. Sensor range radius. It's just a tiny little fighter. So if I save this, let's see. FK dash, I don't know. What the hell do I want to call this? It's a fighter. It's kinetic, and it's like version 1. I mean, it's just got the least amount of stuff on it. So if I save that, what's the difference between that and this thing, the Constable? This has 2, 1, and 3, and this has 2, 1, and 3. It's basically the same ship, isn't it? Except theirs is ugly. Because it's got the same thing, 4 or 5. Okay. So then, and they have this Phantom, which is going to be what? No, this thing. The Star Eagle. What's this? Okay. Because it's 3. It's 1 beam laser. Has a logistics of 3, so you can't put 2 of them on there. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So this is the freighter. I would like to trade with Iridia, please. So for right here, what we're going to do is build, not that. Get rid of that. We're going to build this. So it's interesting that this doesn't show up under military ship design. I can't drag it down there. I'm going to build a couple of those and a couple of those phantoms. A couple more of these. And just start building them. And you can do things like, well, let's see. Set rally point, right? New rally point. Okay. I don't know what that just did. Did that work like it used to? Set rally point. Right there. New rally point. This is on. To the shipyard. Right there. Okay. I want to set that destination. There we go. That's the rally point. That's where I want you to go. I want all the ships to just stay to dock automatically in there. That's the big thing. What are we looking at now? We have this guy down here, and I'm saying, let's do, okay. What the hell is this? Cancel. This, okay. This rally point here, I want that gone. Delete, okay. I want this thing to protect this planet and Iridia if we capture it later. So I'm going to do this. Construct starbase, military starbase. It's got no modules because we haven't done any research yet, so it's just a basic guy right now. Greetings, Terrans. Jenna Casey's primary duty is to wipe you from the galaxy. Oh, and thanks for the hyperdrive, but we'll make hunting you down that much easier. Okay, great. And so we're meeting some of the other species of the galaxy. We got space doctrine. Space isn't just big, it's dangerous. This is doubly true if there are aliens trying to destroy our ships. Space doctrine sets up a department in our government designed to organize both public and private industry to work together to ensure our civilization's survival. We get the frigate module, the frigate hull, defense sentinels, max enacted policies +1, starship specifications. Okay. Siege module, a special module required in order to enable siege class ships. And siege, large ship fitted with weapons for orbital bombardment. So of course they're grabbing that from Stellaris. I actually kind of like the way that the game used to do it in Galactic Civilization 3, but whatever. Railguns, fusion power plants. Xenobiology is 3-way now, so let's just continue with that. So we got the... So we're building these. Let's go to new design. We have a frigate class now. So this is a small combat ship, and this is the tiniest combat ship. So let's start a new design here. Let's do this thing. Okay, so this has the logistics of what? Hit points. Hovering over this, but it's not telling me. Point defense, missile attack, point defense. What's it got? It's got 8 moves, 5 hit points, maintenance. I don't care about. It's this purple thing. Okay, let's go to equip, and then it'll tell me maybe. Yeah, it's 0 of 8, so it's a slightly bigger one. Okay. Well, normally in the old days, I would build things like thrusters to give them more moves, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. They're going to be fighting alongside the fighters, so. Flag module, yeah. For use by flagships. Mining laser, colony module, constructor module, cargo supply, probe. There's hull support, which grants it hit points. There's no defenses yet because we don't know any. So if we just take the cannon and we say, okay, and it put it on the front of those. All right. How many of these can we do? We can make a lot of cannons on here, can't we? Except, what if we were to... I got a better idea. I mean, well, yeah. So I can put 2 lasers on this thing. And then it's 6 of 8. Then what else can it be put on there? A boost engine. What's this do? +1 moves. It's got a mass of 5. Mass of 2. This gives it +2 moves. A mass of 2. And an unshielded thruster. Okay. Probe module, cargo module, constructor, colony, don't want that. Mining laser doesn't count. And hull support, and this has a mass of 1. So if you give it 2 lasers and then take hull support, and try to figure out where to put it on here. Oh my god, this is, it's the XY axis being reversed is just the worst. So what if I did it like right here? Okay, it's a weird place to put that, but sure, let's do, what else? Right here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's take this one off. Oh, it's on the underside of there. Interesting. What about this? Just trying to find a place on here where it kind of looks good. Not that you're going to see it. Okay. So that ship has more hit points and it can fire 2 lasers. So we're going to say it's what? It's a frigate. Okay, it's a frigate beam -1. The idea being that since it can shoot a little further, it's gonna fire first, and then the fighters are gonna go in there and take over. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen or not. So I want to build a couple of those. They take a little longer. All right, what's next? Now we get another one of these. Starship specifications, manufacturing -5, hit points +20. That's the research that we just got. Please. What, does that change anything down here? It said manufacturing -5, and I don't know what that means. These are still 10. Still going to take 10, so I don't know what that means. I don't know how that affected anything, or if it did. Ship idle. What is this? It's a freighter. Yeah, I also want you trading with Iridia. Choose next ship to construct. This is on Earth, right? Yep. Same thing. Let's go. Let's build a bunch of ships. Okay. With minimal ceremony, the first of your trading frigates pushes away from its slip. When it returns, it will contain a small portion of the galaxy as well. Well, good. I hope so. Despite our prodigious strength compared to the Terran Alliance, we find that you do not have knowledge that we still lack. Give us information about space doctrine. No, we will not be pushed around. You're going to regret this, yes, because this game is very hostile. Okay, so there's a first one. So it produces that one, and we need to tell this. Set rally point on a shipyard at the forge. Set destination. All right, next. That wasn't so bad. And now what we can do is go over to summary, and we can look at, like, there's the balance of power. The Yor are in top spot. We get xenobiology. Avenger missile system. Okay, I do want stuff like that, but subspace streaming allows travel across subspace streams, allows us to start training new generation of scientists. Rail guns. Everything here is very, very expensive. So we need to start picking up the pace here with research. Yep, upgraded research. I think we got to do that. Everything's getting too expensive now. So what do we have here? Balance of power. Ships. Those are ships. Core worlds. Balance of power. We're way down here. This is no good. So we're 8th on the military might ranking. That's bad. That's very, very bad. And then, was there somewhere else that we could take a look at the actual lists? I thought there was, but I can't see it now. So I wanted to see my balance of power. And then what do we have down here? Cultural progression. Yeah, we got enough points here for another one of these. Innovation, I'm kind of waiting for that. Spawn 3 supply ships. That would help. So what are some of these other ones? Governor Core World bonus is doubled. Galactic Bazaar sell price. Ooh, attrition. 25 minus 25 hit points for enemy ships in our borders. Oh yes, please, let's do that. Let's start going down that line. Okay, and this is going to give us supply ships. So what we'll do is move one there and move a couple of them down here. Yep, there we go. Do that. It's a very pretty game. It's very pretty. I like seeing all the little ships flying around. That's kind of cool. Okay. Now, since we've done a little bit of research. We still don't have any available modules for that. Okay. Idle core world down here. Well, we need manufacturing, folks, because the most important thing here is going to be manufacturing. We could put something right in the center here and it would be surrounded. We could put something here and it would be almost surrounded. Which would be kind of nice. Grassland, +1 to population. +1 to manufacturing. This is going to grant. Plus to shipyard manufacturing. So I'd kind of like to save something for that. We are going to need a garrison, but we need more manufacturing, so that comes down. And we need more research. So frozen links, +1 to research. Let's do that. Let's do a couple of research districts here. Let's do one research district to start. And then I'd like to get another manufacturing district down with the bonus. I'd like to do, what would this cost? Planetary conversion is 8. Let's do that. We're going to planetary convert that right there. There was a stealth field capsule. Treasury. Alright, and so what is this? It's the looter. Flagship of your civilization. It has 6 offense. And so does ours. Bummer. Maybe they'll leave us alone. Not likely, though. We can upgrade something. Command bridge. Moves +1. Sensor range +2. A beam attack +2. And an antimatter warhead. We'll go for the missile attack. Upgrade it since they're close. Now we're at 7. Hopefully we'd win a battle then. Oh, he thinks he's going to get over there, does he? So this is what? Space junk, and then this is the capsule. Okay, I want you to go over here. Destination is outside the fleet's range. Oh, okay, then I'll just go there. Our stock market is suffering a massive collapse. We need our financial help immediately to stabilize things. We would give them 1,000 treasury? +1 relations? No. -2 relations. -5% gross income for 25%. So I'm going to lose money either way? Wow, there goes all my cash. You have insufficient unused trade license available. Cannot trade. So how do I check? Kata 2. How do I check how many trade licenses I'm supposed to have? How would I check that? Where would that information be? I don't know. That's the problem. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Manage your civilization's laws and policies. Taxes. Trade route income. Trade. Trade revenue. Foreign trade routes. These are our trade routes. Trade licenses available. Only 1. Well, at least we were able to find it. We only have 1. Okay, then I'll tell you what. You come over here. Now, what do I have down here? I got some executive orders. There are different things I can do. Oh, it's not my turn. Okay. Immerse yourself in reveal the top 5 civilizations boasting the most diverse and captivating cultural traits. Okay. Exploit resources. I'll add to my treasury. Approval, treasury. Reveal an area of the map. Draft colonists. More work gets done at the targeted shipyard, but your citizens won't be happy. Well, what's my approval on this planet right now? 71%. -2 population cap. -50% growth. Okay. Spend 100 control checks for acute forced overtime. No, I'm not gonna. It's 100 control. I'll save it for a bigger emergency. What's this? Cultural progression. Realism. Alien civils will value your trades by 50% more. Okay. What is this? +1 approval per conquered planet? Ooh. Take that. Get over here away from that cutter. This thing's coming over here. We're going to find out what's going on. Move these guys. Idle core world. Earth. What are you building, Earth? Repair the selected fleet. I'd like to do that. Let's build that. This adds +1 to wealth, but there's a bunch of manufacturing around here. We still may want to turn this over here into some kind of wealth hub. Same thing here. Wealth. Let's go with the financial district there because it's got a big bonus. We got research over here. If we were to build research, we'd get +3. So build a research district over there. This I want to build. Maybe there's a manufacturing hub there. This is what, +2 to all? This should be manufacturing. Let's go here. Let's do that. Let's build those things. Keep that busy for a little while. Making progress. Oh, and then we just got brand new anomalies. Wow, okay, cool. Well, when you're done over there, then come back this way. What about the pirates? What is this? It's Cutter. Do we have ships yet? We have the Phantom. So I got a fleet of 3 that with a total power of 5. Can you guys come up here and kill this thing? What's this? Okay. Let's see if we can get some actual war going on here with the pirates. Oh, he's taking off. It's like, I'm out of here. They made ships. I want to see how battle goes. Total loss, no casualties. Watch battle. Okay. Follow the pirates. So they have an appropriate name up here early. So this will give you some idea about how we're going to be using ship ranges, maybe. Interesting. I mean, it's just cosmetic. Okay. Doesn't really matter. It's an interesting way to do it. Okay, so that pirate fleet is done. And you guys still have 10 of 10. Go down here and kill some more pirates, will you? Okay, I want you guys to come back this way then. There's more capsules, so you might as well head home. TAS Discovery Survey Report. There is some antimatter leaking out of the reactor we can safely recover. But the real prize is the volatile remains of a slipstream accelerator. Antimatter or technology ability check 60% chance of success. What was the result? Here's an exchange. They want credits and an exploration treaty for oceanic world, trade networks, and defensive studies. Reject. I'm a little poor. A little cash poor right now. Okay, so our science team nervously attempts to deploy a containment field around the engine, but some matter slips through the field and the resulting annihilation and gamma ray emissions wipe out the debris. Fortunately, our vessel had its shields raised, and though the crew was shaken, a bit embarrassed, no lives were lost, so we get no effect. Okay. We figured 60% for us is about like a 10%, actually. Defensive studies, so 6 for that, or quantum computing. Galactic mainframe. This is when I would like to be able to hover over this. Keep this menu up like everybody else in the universe is doing nowadays with pop-up dialogues that stay, the sticky ones. Galactic mainframe. So we got to do this instead. Okay. Zero-G experimentation. Boost the research of nearby worlds. So it's a module that goes on probably some kind of research thing in a Galactic mainframe. 1 per player. Construction class. +2 level to research. It kind of works as a hub. Okay, do this. Our ships aren't big enough yet to start adding anything on them besides offensive firepower, so I don't see any reason to do any more of that. Carry 2. Okay. What are we looking at here? This would go to wealth, but this and that goes to wealth. Okay. Wow. Well, the thulium deposit might be kind of nice. And what is this? Plus to wealth. And pops. Okay, what is this thing up here? Gross income, 10%, and it gets... Well... Before we build it, though, let's try to build some more manufacturing. Oh, that gets a bonus for being a cultural district. How long to build that one? 1 turn? Okay. In that case, if I make use of the tiles, we're not going to have a lot of manufacturing on this planet, but that might be okay. I might rather have the bonuses. If we do this, financial district, we could also get plus from manufacturing there. But if we do this, and then take this and jump it right there, we get an additional 6%. So let's do that. And it's a total loss for the Kryn Syndicate Fleet Defender. Okay, so that was theirs, and they just got toasted. Okay. I thought it was a pirate, but it was a Kryn Defender? Okay. Or maybe the pirate took off and the Kryn came over in this direction. Oh, because what do we have here? We have another Kryn with a fighter hull. He's coming over here. So what is this? This is a probe. You guys could go down here and us, no casualties. I wonder how many ships they're going to lose before they decide that they might not want to fight us. We can go back up here and set a rally point there. We may actually want to do that. This is a Phantom. And this is a military thing. So what I'm going to do is set rally point to Starbases. Actually, before we do that, let's rename this one. Carry Starbase. Okay. Carry Defense Starbase. So then we'll go over here and we'll set rally point to one of these, and it'll be the Carry Defense Starbase. Set destination, and all these ships should automatically go over here. So right away, the Kryn are just so angry. They're sending little tiny fleets out at us. So if we could muster a big fleet, we could come over here and do some damage. Now we have to be able to capture their planets. That's the big thing. So we got to get the research that's going to let us do stuff. Beam weapon, railguns, defensive systems, planetary mobilizations. Allows us to put our citizens to greater use. Stellar Forge, Surveillance Center, Soldier. This is what we need. We're going to need this. So let's hope we can get that soon. Soldiers. Do we want to just skip it and go straight to it now? It's going to cost 11. We'll keep going with what we're doing. Quantum computing, but we want to get that. So I think if we run over here, this planet is, if we take this one, we take that one. Wait, oh no, this is the wrong. This is they're inside their space. Okay, this is the tiny planet. We don't need to take that. We want to go over here and basically go straight for Chryseth, I think, and then they're going to be relegated to their minor worlds, and we'll get all the influence from the home world. So we just need one big force, I think, and we can go do it. It's going to be interesting. We share nothing freely, but they want credits, Promethean, xenobiology. We don't want to get rid of any of ours. We do want open borders, though. So here's what we'll do. Well, I don't want any Earthulian. And I don't want any of my Promethean. Now, do you take us for fools? Try harder. Xenobiology and credits. Let's not do any credits then. Oh, come on, guys. 0 should just be 0. Alright. I want the open borders treaties. I don't need any of these either. Okay. Cancel doesn't mean cancel. Anomaly detection. I don't need anomaly detection either. This is acceptable. Xenobiology, and you get open borders. What else can I get from you? What can I get from you on tech? Planetary mobilization. That's what I want. What will you take in exchange for it? Asteroid mining? And space doctrine? You did want some Promethean. I don't want to have to give that up, but let's say, could I give you some antimatter? Or some Illyrium? What about, how much? That's not moving the needle for you, is it? How many credits would it take? You're not going to give me this, are you? If I give you Space Doctrine, it's still not going to get it done. Okay. I just need open borders from you. What if I give you asteroid mining? Not all that, not space doctrine, just asteroid mining for open borders. Because I need to be able to go through your space to get to those guys. How's that work? You guys will do that for me? They have 11 ships. Okay, if I don't want to give you the tech, what's it going to cost me actually? 13 credits is what it'll do? Oh, I love it. Let's just do that. That's better. Okay, now, how do I get to the other species here? Leaders, cultural progression, civilization, data bank, galactic challenges, diplomacy. These guys. Speak to. You cannot speak to the civilizations soon after declaring war. They declared war on me. I want to see their military power. Their third? Wow, okay. Well, what is this? You guys go here. And you go there. Alright. There we go. We're getting down to the end of this episode, folks. We're gonna set our home over here. I kind of like this small map, the way this is working out. And they got what? They got another devotee coming over here. Okay, and did we just send a second ship over here? We did. There's 2 of them. And then what is this? There's a cutter too. I'm gonna let those pirates take him. We're gonna see what happens here next turn. Let's watch this and see what happens. Is that pirate cutter gonna come attack that thing? Oh, he thinks he's gonna bypass my system right here. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do then. So station ships, eject all. It's gonna be an embarrassing day for you. Tough, huh? Okay, you guys are gonna go back in here. So, flagship, yeah. And the flagship is actually fairly powerful because it's got 7 offense combat rating. In that case, what I would like it to do is head on over here. I'm going to have it do this capsule, maybe both of these capsules along the way. It's going to work down here and be part of this, like, I don't know, how big of a fleet can I have here? Logistics 5 of 14 is all I got. I can have a pretty big fleet. I mean, it's not big, but you know what I'm saying, compared to what the Kryn are throwing out. We're just going to need troops. Troops, that's the thing. Troops and bombardment, so. Stealth field, free ship upgrade. Okay, I'll start taking those. See the value of having that flagship. I want to see the balance of power, though. I want to see us go up in... We're ranked 5th for military might. So, you guys, can you take this thing? What is this? What's this? Total loss for them. Go destroy the cutter. All right. Awesome. Nice work. Oh, I lost 2 ships? I lost 2 ships from that. Okay. Which ships did I lose? That sucked. I didn't think I was going to lose any ships. So what's in this fleet? I've got the 2 of the Phantoms and I lost a couple of the fighters. So I got that fighter, 2 more of those. Keep cranking them out, baby. That sucked. Our prophecies foretold of this meeting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's going to be the tough part. Losing ships. Bad news. And then I need another trade thing, so I'll have to wait for that. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of the episode, folks. We're here. I should be taking... Where is this? Should be doing the same thing here. What do I have? Star Eagle, Constable. Okay. You guys should all be going over here. And then let's take this. Set rally point. Shoot, let's rename this first. Cancel. Rename this. This is going to be what? Yep. The Earth Defense Starbase. Set rally point. The Earth Defense Starbase. Set destination. Okay, so we'll have a fleet over there, but we're gonna try to build like maybe 2 whole big 14 logistic fleets here, and get the command ship down here, and start working our way over in this direction to take these guys. Terran Alliance. It now says that we're the 8th for military might. Wow, really? Because we lost 2 ships and it dropped us down from 5th to 8th. All right. It's an artifact. Fully repairs the fleet. Okay. Interesting. Well, it certainly is. Feels like a Galactic Civilizations game. Oh, there's a lot more ship graveyards here, aren't there? Wow, okay. Those are things I'd like to go through and take too, but we got to deal with these guys first. If we could defeat them, then maybe we could just stay friends with these guys, or it would be really cool to just take this whole sector over, but I'd like to get rid of the hostiles off the board first. So that's the plan. That's the objective. That's what we'll be doing. We'll be trying to do. Right now, we're sucking hind teat, man. We're behind everything except approval. So we're bad. We're not in a good position. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy the Galactic Civilization content. Be coming at you every Saturday. I'm going to keep playing this. Early access is going to be out there a while. I want to see this game really shape up into something awesome. Obviously, as you know from last week, and I have my problems with Stellaris. It is the hot girlfriend who abuses you. You know, you keep going back to her because the sex is good, and then as soon as it's over, she's saying horrible things about you, cheating on you behind your back, and you wonder why do you keep going back? Until you get mature enough to realize that you don't need that kind of problem in your life. And that's basically where I am with Stellaris. They just keep making one bad decision after another. So this game, on the other hand, is an infant. It's a baby. It's brand new. And I want to see it grow into something awesome. I love the way it looks. So far, I like a lot of the ways it plays. I'd say the biggest area that they have to improve so far is just the user interface and getting information to the player. Like, you know, how the hell do we get more modules? I mean, stuff like that, you know. We need information on the screen to tell us this is how you reach this information. This is how you get more of this resource, blah, 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 blah. We need just a much more improved user interface. It's good. I mean, it's getting there, and it's pretty, but it can do a lot more. And these kinds of games are so complex. You have so much information you have to relay to the player. So you have to be able to do that. And that's got to be the part. And also, God, for God's sakes, make this slow down. Make this slow down. Oh. And now we're just not going to be rotating the map very often. Because Q now opens up this board instead of just rotating in the other direction. The E rotates it this way very quickly in a way that is makes me dizzy. And then the Q opens up that. Okay. Some user interface stuff. Really, that's my only complaint about the game so far. User interface. User experience. The UX. It needs work. The rest of the game so far seems like it might be pretty fun. Could be pretty well balanced. I do think, as is classically the case with Galactic Civilizations, I think some of these factions go a little hostile too fast, but it is what it is. Right now, try to build up our fleets, go take out the hostiles before they can get too big and strong. It will be really cool to see, because there's going to be a couple more sectors in the game. It would be very cool for us to kind of take over a sector and then start branching out. I'm looking forward to seeing how the sectors play out in the overall grand scheme of the game instead of just one big giant map. Very excited about that. So thanks for watching. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. Consider supporting my Patreon. It's in the description below. And I will see you all next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.